This mysterious hunk is hiding something that involves everyone. Seven's Home and Away is next.
Previously on Home and Away.
Have you ever worked a cash register?
Yeah, my parents used to own a restaurant.
I reckon you're the new manager of the bait shop.
John's asked me to move in with him.
After everything he's done, you told him to shove it.
But I did ask if he wanted to move in with us. And he said yes.
Wow.
You like it? It's not finished.
I had no idea that you were so talented.
I know Pam's gorgeous and everything, but one day you're going to have to wipe that smile off your face.
Well, he's a pretty cool guy.
Mrs. Nine in number 12 says that a watch that she's had for 30 years has been stolen from her van.
You buried him, didn't you? Why?
Because he's a creepy wooden demon who doesn't deserve to see the light of day.
Bon voyage, you little mongrel.
What the flaming hell?
What's that noise?
It's a dryer.
Oh, don't worry, Alf, I'll get it. Mr. Oddly? Alf, what's going on?
It beats me. He was bumping around in there when I got home, and I thought if you didn't put him in there, Marilyn must have.
Well, why would you think that?
Because the last time I saw the demonic little monster, it was when I was chucking him off the end of the pier in a metal toolbox.
You what?
You know what I'm talking about, Miles.
Sorry, did I interrupt something?
No. No. Can I help you?
I want to report a robbery. My van's been broken into.
Not another one.
What do they take?
My wallet and iPod.
Any cash in your wallet?
Yeah, over 1,000.
Look, I'm really sorry about it. I've already called the police, but I'll call them again.
Thanks.
Still Miles.
Right, sorry, bad with names. Thanks, guys.
What's that all about?
I don't know. Get on to Charlie. As soon as I'm done with that, we'll talk about your little pier story.
Much lately.
Yeah, I've been busy.
Is it because you're still fighting with Romeo? He told me about what happened between you and your mum.
No offense, but that's really between me and him.
You know, he's going through a really hard time right now. You do realise that his mum just left town, don't you? She took off leaving a note. He's got no idea where she is.
Yeah, I heard something like that.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. So, tell me about this new girl.
What do you mean, new girl?
Oh, you know what I'm talking about, the new girl, April. You two are practically attached at the hip.
I wouldn't say that. She's cool, that's all.
How cool.
And this is where this conversation ends.
Well, I'm actually meant to be meeting someone at the diner, so why don't you walk me there and we can talk more. Don't worry, it's not about April, about Romeo. It'd be really cool if you guys could be friends again.
Yeah, it would. All right. On second thoughts, I might pass on that.
After a while, he'd get used to the idea, but apparently not.
Yeah, well, he hasn't really lightened up, has he? But never mind, it'll get better. We just have to wait out the guilt trips, the temper tantrums, and the threats.
What threats?
Well, I ran into him at the diner last night, and he threatened to make my life, and I quote, a living hell if I moved in with you.
Oh, did he just?
Yeah, but I suppose you can see his point of view. He just wants to make sure that I'm not having second thoughts.
And are you?
Oh, absolutely not, no. Are you?
Me? No. So, when can you move in?
As soon as you'll have me.
Mr. Stewart, now I know you don't like Mr. Oakley very much, but burying him at sea, don't you know what seawater does to wood?
I would have paid such good money to see that. After putting a hit out on a ventriloquist doll. You should have used concrete boots.
Don't give him any ideas.
All right, you've had your flaming fun. Now, which one of you galahs was it? Not that it wasn't impressive, following me and fishing that ugly toad out of the drink, but now it's time to come clean.
Alf, don't look at me.
Well, don't look at me as if I'm going to jump off the end of the pier with my hair.
Yeah, well, I know for a fact it was one of you. So why don't you at least do the decent thing and own up?
So, did you cop any trouble at home for staying over last night?
I don't think anyone noticed. Why?
I just sensed some attitude from the curly hair guy this morning.
You mean Miles?
Yeah. Why do I keep forgetting his name?
Because you're a stirrer. No, Miles has been cool. Yeah, he has his protective moments, but he also knows that I'm 18 and I can look after myself.
Ah, is that a fact?
Yes.
We'll just have to put that test then, won't we?
Hi, Colleen.
Oh, thank goodness you're here.
Oh, not for long. I've got to go back to school. Everything okay?
Miles, when people turn in lost property in the park, where do you put it?
Oh, Colleen, no, you haven't been robbed as well. I get Charlie to come to your van. I'm so sorry.
No, there's no need. No, I haven't been robbed. I just thought that I might have accidentally picked up some lost property when I was here last, with me washing.
Oh, well, what'd you find?
Oh, some loose change, that's all. The problem is that I can't figure out where I got it from.
Well, just try retracing your steps. You probably picked it up off the ground without realising it.
Yeah, probably.
Well, what do you want to do? Do you want to, hand it in or something?
Oh, no, I'll try returning it myself.
Okay.
Yes, thanks.
That's okay.
I haven't left anything.
No.
No, all right.
I've got to get back to work.
Yeah, me too. The afternoon rush on squid is hell.
It'll get better. It will.
Okay, how exactly?
Okay, I can see two ways. Firstly, you will just wake up one morning and you're going to realise that you love working at the bake shop and you'll launch yourself on this fabulous new career.
Never going to happen.
Or you'll just eventually figure out what it is you want to do next and you'll do that.
What if I don't?
You will. Eventually. Okay, you're just having a bit of a or quarter-life crisis, I should say. But don't stress. Something's going to turn up. And in the meantime, working at the bake shop, it's a cushy job. Pays the rent, and it's giving you time to figure out what you want to do next.
Oh, hey, I heard we had another robbery this morning.
Yeah, it's going to be on a joke. Wouldn't be surprised if all the residents picked up and left.
Well, for what it's worth, even though Penn's one of the victims, I don't think he's going anywhere.
How is Penn? Is he treating you well?
Yes, good.
Good.
What?
Nothing.
You don't like him, do you?
Look, it's not like that, Nicole.
Well, what is it like then?
I've already been through this with you, haven't I? I just don't know anything about him. Just be careful.
Well, you know what? I just think that you're annoyed because you can never remember your name.
Oh, shush. Go away.
I heard you've been talking to John.
Oh, I bet you did.
You can make all the threats in the world, Xavier. I'm telling you now, it's not going to work. What you need to do is grow up and realise the world does not revolve around you and what you want. Have you got that?
For the millionth time, Mr. Stewart, I had nothing to do with Mr. Otley's resurrection. Now, if you don't mind, I'd rather talk about this at home before I lose my temper.
Lose your temper?
Yes, lose my temper. You know how hard I worked to restore that little man, yet you threw him into the ocean like he was nothing but awful.
Well, if you want me to stop getting rid of him, Marilyn, I'd suggest you stop bringing him back to life.
I didn't, and neither did Miles.
Will you explain to me how that grubby little bit of cloth and wood got back inside the house?
Well, I don't know. I mean, maybe he really is possessed.
It's truth. That flaming doll's a cursed freak. No, not even I'd go that far.
Everything all right?
No, it's not. But trust me, you don't want to get involved. Now, what can I do for you?
Well, I've just been to see the accountants and you and I are going to talk, mate. The club's in trouble. Big trouble.
Hey.
Hey.
I got your message. What's going on?
Just want to see how you're going with that investigation in the caravan park.
Yeah, I went out there and had a look. And I've got to go back and get some more statements. Why, do you know something?
No, just interested. Who do you think's behind it? Someone local?
Angelo, it's just a bit of theft. It's nothing too exciting.
What's more exciting than what's been going on around here? I've had 3 customers in the last hour, and one of them just bought a postcard, which was actually kind of exciting because until then I didn't even know we sold postcards. Honestly, I'm so bored in there. I'm thinking about just getting a handful of them and sending them back to the bait shop from different post boxes around the town just to see which one comes here first. To keep the post office on their toes, you know?
Right, you're really bored.
Like a dumb kid in maths class. So I called you because I thought maybe I could tag along with you today.
No.
Charlie, I'm about to start talking to the fish in there.
Okay, look, I've been thinking about what you said. Right, you wanted to be a cop when you were 16. You knew that, right?
Right.
Okay, well, what about 15 years before that? What did you want to do?
When I was 8, I wanted to be a doctor.
Really?